Hello everybody, welcome to the Santukaram National Model School. I'm Varsha Shete. In today's session, we are going to discuss about the acid, bases and the salt. In the first part of this chapter, we have discussed about the acids. Acids are the substances which produces the H plus ions in the aqueous solutions. And the examples of the acids are hydrochloric acids, sulfuric acids and the nitric acids. Now, in today's session, we are going to discuss about the bases. What are the bases and what are the examples of the bases? The substances which produces the OH minus ions in the aqueous solutions are called as a bases, or the bases are the substances which produces the hydroxyl ions in the aqueous solution are called as a bases. This is one of the very important characteristics of the base. Acids produces the H plus ions, whereas the bases produces the OH minus ions in the aqueous solution. This is the basic difference between the acidic and the basic substances. Or how can we identify the given substance is acid or base? So with the help of H plus and OH minus ions, we can very easily identify the given substance is acid or the base. Or the second, one of the important tests is that to identify the given substance is acid and base is nothing but the litmus paper test. In the acid, the blue litmus paper changes to the red, but in the bases, the red litmus paper turns to the blue. This is one of the important characteristic of the base. In the basic solution, always the red litmus paper turns to the blue. Now, I would like to give you some examples of the bases which we are using in our day-to-day life. All the different type of the detergents which we are using for cleaning purpose, these are the examples of the bases, as well as the baking soda, antacid, lime water, ammonia, which ammonia we are using for making the fertilizer. All these are the examples of the bases which we are using in our day-to-day life. Now go toward the characteristics of the bases. The first and important characteristic of the base is that generally the bases are bitter in the taste. This is a very important. Not all the bases are bitter in a taste, but generally or most of the bases they are bitter in a taste. Now go toward the second characteristic. The bases feels slippery. When we touch to the basic solution, it feels slippery. Try to feel the soap solution or the paste solution. It will feel slippery. So this is nothing but one of the important characteristic of the bases. As well as the bases contain the hydroxyl ions, or it produces the OH minus ions in the aqueous solution. The most and important characteristic of the bases is that the strong bases are poisonous and they are corrosive in nature. So it is very important we should be alerted during handling acids and the bases. And the last important characteristic is that in the bases always the red litmus paper turns to the blue. This is very, very important. Now go toward the ammonia. Ammonia is a base, but it does not produces the OH minus ion in the aqueous solution. The formula of the ammonia is NH3, and here OH minus ions are not present. Then also the ammonia is a very common base, or the base which we are using in our day-to-day life. This ammonia we are using for making the fertilizer. So this is one of the exceptional case. Now go toward the list in which I am showing you the strong bases. Lithium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, barium hydroxide, all these are the examples of the strong bases. And now, which are the weak bases? Weak bases are the ammonia, copper hydroxide, aluminum hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide. These are the weak bases. So in today's session we discussed about the bases. In the next part we are going to discuss about the pH scale. Thank you all of you.